start. Gautam, Devansh, good evening. Hi Devansh, Pooja, good evening. So we started, we were doing derivatives. In the derivative sections, I told you, promised you, we will do some chain rules for class 12th also. Pooja, good evening, beta. Now I'll start the work. Fine. So let's start. So last class derivative, I promised you some very interesting questions I am going to solve. And I promised you that how to solve this question like cos of, log of, root of, tan of x square plus 1. If somebody will give you this to differentiate, how you are going to differentiate? Because like Shreya, good evening beta. So any simple questions they will give you to differentiate, you will be differentiating, but when cos x answer will be coming, it as minus sin x into 1 by root under tan x square plus 1 into secant square x square plus 1 into 2x. In one line answer is coming like this. Hello Devansh, how are you beta? So now look here, in one line like this answer is coming. This is exactly the beauty of chain rule. So once means you will have the habit of solving like this, you will be solving in differentiation like this. So nothing is there in this rule. I'll teach you this rule also, but with first principle I am going to teach you this rule. Okay, so the most important thing here is कि first we have done one small work, that too definitely in examination if it will come, means we are not going to stop ourselves, we have to solve that part. We have no other options left. Like if they will give you y is equal to root under x, now they will say that differentiate it with first principle. That means it is just like unwanted thing, because again we have to use the derivative logic and we have to solve the question. So one small work we have to do here is, when y will be equal to root under x, that means it is nothing but f of x will be equal to root under x. So now we are knowing that if we have to differentiate, we have to find the derivative. So it will become limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So this is the formula, because here the function whatever is given to us, that function is differentiable. So left hand derivative and right hand derivative both are existing. Here in these type of questions we are not checking derivative at a point, because here both the side is existing. So to get the derivative you can use any one of the side, and for preference we are not using left hand derivative, we are just using right hand derivative. So the right hand derivative formula is this one. So we just, and if somebody will be asking you in case what is the left hand derivative formula, then in play mode you just tell them the left hand derivative formula will become limit h tends to 0 f of x minus h minus f of x by minus h. So here it will become x plus h, minus h will be coming. So just play way we can explain that part. So now we are going to just do one small work, and that work is just to substitute. If f of x is coming as root under x, then f of x plus h will be nothing but root under x plus h. Come on, this is the only jackpot part. After this we don't have to stop and wait for any other thing. So now just write this one as limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h. So it is coming as root under x plus h minus root under, because f of x is root under x by h, only one shot, and that is you have to rationalize it. The moment you will be rationalizing it, it will become, so once you rationalize it, everything is coming f dash x limit x tends to 0, this part will come as a minus b, a plus b is nothing but, directly I wrote, because a square minus a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So this root and square will cancel each other. So x plus h minus x is coming. So now this is exactly going to come as root under x plus h plus this one. So now one last shot you have to play with. Okay, so the last part what you are going to do here is just go with this. F dash x will be equal to limit h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0. This part will come as x plus h minus x by h. So this and this will get cancelled. Root under x plus h plus x. Okay, root under x. So now this will be written as one step extra I am putting so that you can understand this part. Now numerator is h, denominator is h, root under x plus h plus x. So now this and this, the most important part was h. Once h is gone, nothing is left. Now f dash x will be coming as here 0. If you will put, this part will become 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, because h is coming as 0, it is non-zero form now, so it is coming as 1 by root 2. So this much you have to do for only one thing, to prove that it is exactly going to be whenever they will tell you to differentiate, by first principle, then only this much story you have to make. Okay, if they will not tell you don't do it by first principle, in that it is not written, they will only tell you to differentiate, see the marks and then accordingly decide. And if you have confusion, ask from your teacher that exactly what you want me to solve the question by first principle or you want me to solve by direct differentiation. Okay, so now one simple part is there ki if we can do like this, then why can't we solve questions for this level? So now one simple level, we will one level improvement we are going to do. So now next important part is ki if they will give you y will be equal to root under ax plus b. Now come on, if y will be equal to root under ax b, right now itself I told you a chain rule. So what does that chain rule says that? So in between I will teach you the chain rule also. So the chain rule says only one simple technique is there. Just see in the chain rule technique, and after that, first is by seeing the question you know what is the answer, and then when you are finding the answer by first principle, that will be the most easiest way. फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल 12th में बिल्कुल काम नहीं आएगा, उठा के फेंक दो उसको. वो सिर्फ तुम्हारा अभी का जो फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल का जो cbse का सिलेबस है, पता नहीं क्यों डाला है, उसमें काम आएगा. बाकी का बस ये जो चेन रूल बता रही हो ना, इसको उठाओ और कंपटीशन में फेंको, हमेशा काम आएगा. ये जो बताने जा रही हूँ उसको यूज़ करो. सो नाउ लुक हियर, बाय chain rule, how we are going to handle chain rule. So now y will be equal to root under ax plus b is there. So first work is differentiation of ax plus b. When you are writing it, it is coming as this, it is coming as this. Now one last step, and that is, now look here, when somebody will be telling you one simple logic only, remember, when somebody will be telling you this, when you are differentiating with respect to x, then here x is getting differentiated with respect to x. Just see the synchronization. Here x is differentiated with respect to x, then you are directly writing it as 1 by 2 root under x. But here root under ax plus b is differentiated with respect to dx. So first work is this dx is creating problem for me. I want same base. So what I am going to do is, just look here, ax plus b, I wanted ax plus b. So what I did is, I removed this one, I wrote ax plus b, and if I am dividing, then I am going to multiply also, then only na symmetry will be generated, and then dx plus b, which I have removed from here, I am going to write it here, story over. Now here it is root under x differentiated with respect to x, it is coming as 1 by 2 root under x. Now root under ax plus b differentiated correct only. So it is exactly going to become 1 by, so direct answer it is exactly going to come as 1 by 2 root under ax plus b, because what you are differentiating with respect to what, so root part only will be shifting, and now differentiation of ax will give you a, that's it. So answer will come a by 2 root under ax plus b. Now this is exactly by the chain rule, by the simplest rule ever, okay, in differentiation. But if in the question paper it is written solve by solve by first principle, then first thing will happen, and that is headache will come in examination. You will have a very big high level of sweating that you know this rule and they ask different rule, but you know what is the answer here. The smart people do, you know what work, the smart people will do match up work, because you know the chain rule. Now by chain rule you got the answer. Now smart up work is you only have to do the right, you only need to know the right hand derivative, and then story will become over. You know this formula, right? That is limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Now we will play with this. Our information is intact, so we are going to f of x plus h means wherever, see, f of x is ax plus b. So what will be f of x plus h? F of x plus h will become a x plus h plus b. So here it will become root under a x plus h plus b minus root under ax plus b by h. So first step itself, we are not going to waste our time, we will rationalize it. It is going to be a x plus h plus b, minus is already there, so root under ax plus b by root under a x plus h plus b plus root under ax plus b. Once ax plus b part is coming, then to story over, work over from here. Now only one step, because you know answer what is going to come, so we are just going to do the matchup work. We can skip steps, we can dance the question with, so a minus b, a plus b, root a minus b, a plus b is a square minus b square. Now square and root will cancel, so directly it will become a x plus h plus b minus ax plus b by h root under a x plus h plus b. Trust me, this is nothing but joke, because once it is only looking difficult, but once you have a grip in the part, you will be able to let it dance in any rhythm. So it is exactly going to come as ax plus ah plus b minus ax minus b. Story over, this and this and this and this gone. So now it is going to come as h root under a x plus h plus b root under ax plus b. Now क्या करना है? कुछ नहीं करना है. h and h is coming, one last step and you will be getting the answer. The last step is limit h tends to 0 ah by h a x plus h plus b plus ax plus b. Story over, this over. Now put h equal to 0. It is going to come as 1 by root under ax plus b, because h is 0 means only x will be there, plus ax plus b, and already a is there, so it is going to be a by 2 root under ax plus b. Play with this type of questions. You have to enjoy what you are doing, and really this question is nothing. If any doubt is there, I am going to explain, because here this part is looking as if merged, but this section I have solved by direct method, and this section I have just applied this first principle. So please kindly pay attention here, and that is, don't attention on first principle formula, right wherever it is needed, and you will be able. Gautam understood? हाँ, उसके सर ने भी उठा के फेंक दिया, कटवा दिया. CBSE is having first principle, so if it is having first principle means one question is enough to kill you. And one part written first principle is enough to kill. Because direct differentiation is there in 12th standard, first principle is there. अभी तक टाइम ही नहीं मिला बेटा, उसके बाद मेरा 12th का क्लास था और अभी तुरंत 11th का क्लास शुरू कर दिया. बीच में से 5 मिनट में खाना खाया, उतना ही टाइम था मेरे पास. Now look here. So now are we ready for some shortcut methods? So now come on, we understood first principle how we have to solve. Now come on, play with this question. Root under ax square plus bx plus c. Come on, don't use first principle, give me the answer. by direct differentiation. Don't use first principle. Give me the answer by direct differentiation. I want a direct differentiation method. Let's see how fast you will be able to judge the question and do it. Apply chain rule. You are independent to apply chain rule. Just tell me the answer. You are independent to apply chain rule. Just give me the answer. Community post, I will send the link for Telegram and Instagram, because I'm there for both Telegram and Instagram. Devansh, okay, you can join me there. Solve it fast. Okay, Devansh, no problem, beta. Now it is coming as f of x. Answer please. Prince प्लस माइनस 2 रूट अंडर ए सी. कहाँ से लाया तुम? x कहाँ गया पहले ये बताओ. कहाँ था इतना दिन से और क्या लिखा है तुम? पहले ये बताओ. तुम्हारा दोस्त का पेपर बहुत अच्छा था. आई लाइक्ड इट. नाउ लुक हियर. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट f dash x will be equal to this part differentiation of root under ax square plus bx plus c. Now beta, one time you are writing root, I told you now, so it will become dx down. So we have to throw dx and we have to write the one with which you can differentiate it. So it will become d of root under ax square plus bx plus c by d of ax square plus bx plus c into d of ax square plus bx plus c by dx. So what you have differentiated with that root part, you have to pick that one out and then you have to just write this one. Pooja, understanding? Everyone tell me understanding or not. This is the most important bone of differentiation. In 12th means you just have to pick this one and throw like this if you have the concept beta. So root under ax square plus bx plus c, root remove. After root whatever is coming you just write like that. And now after this what will happen? Whatever you have written and down, same you have to write it here. And then here just I told you the simple logic. If differentiation of root under x with respect to x will become 1 by 2 root under x. So here the most important thing is this x and this x is same. So here we are differentiating this with respect to this. Then we don't have to bother about anything. We just have to write 1 by 2. Whatever is there you just have to copy it and write it down. Don't apply, don't use your extra brain. This question is not for extra brain. Absolutely. And now then Gautam, absolutely correct boss. So here it is exactly ax square plus bx is there. Then why we are going to again apply brain? So brain is very precious, don't apply much. So ax square is there. So it will become 2ax plus b, story over. Now in this question, if they will give you a twist, in this question, not by first principle, if they will give you a twist, the twist is y equal to tan log root under ax square plus bx plus c. Now imagine a mental person like me has given you this question. Now how you are going to handle? So y is equal to tan log. So here literally I have used 3 different type of functions: trigonometric, logarithmic, algebraic. So 3 boss together I have added. So when these 3 boss together will be there, then how I am going to handle it? So just reduce 1 by 1 boss. Prince, उसको उड़ा दो. उसको उड़ा दो और उसको डिफरेंशिएट करके डालो. बिकॉज उसको डिफ्रेंशिएट करके डालो. प्लस माइनस 2 रूट अंडर ए सी. एक्स कहाँ जाएगा भाई? उसको उड़ाओ, उड़ा के उसको इधर उधर लेके जाओ और उसको सीधे डायरेक्ट पार्ट में लिख. अब सही आया तेरा पार्ट, सही आया. उसको उड़ा करके जो तू लिखा है वो सही है, शॉर्टकट के लिए सही है बॉस. मगर बी का वैल्यू तो निकाल रहा है, इसके लिए मुझे बोल रही हूँ. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू दैट डायरेक्टली सीधे डिफ्रेंशिएशन पे जाओ, वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट मत कर. प्लस माइनस 2 बाई रूट अंडर, प्लस माइनस 2 रूट अंडर ए सी. उसके बाद सब्स्टिट्यूट करना वैल्यू भाई. So now what we are going to do here is dy by dx. Now 3 boss are there together. Which boss to praise first? The boss which is at the last, praise it first. So now tan log root under ax square plus bx plus c. Let's see. Now after that, remove tan. No need tan. Now we have to differentiate the whole part with respect to this function. Note it down. It is going to be log root under ax square plus bx plus c. Now with what you have differentiated, same thing, because you have written this one down now, exactly what you had to write. You had to write here dy by dx equal to d of tan of log of root under ax square plus bx plus c by dx. So I told you now, dx we are going to throw it somewhere. We are not going to use dx. Okay. This is very super questions, beta. Now look here. For competition and online, it will save your maximum time. Now look here. Tan was there. Hide tan. Okay. Now whatever is with tan, note down. Whatever you have written. Now what you divided, multiply. Log of root of ax square plus bx plus c. Now what you have written, this time log is the boss. Remove log. Root of ax square plus bx plus c. Now you have multiplied with this. Then root under ax square plus bx plus c. Now root is the boss. Remove root. Ax square plus bx plus c. Now d of ax square plus bx plus c by dx. So now tan differentiation. Now when we differentiate tan x with respect to dx, with proud we are writing secant square x. Okay, because x is differentiated with respect to x. Now joke. When tan is there, 2x plus 1 is there. Then here we cannot write dx. It will become 2x plus 1. Then this part, this part is differentiated with respect to this part. So only secant will become, it will become 2x plus 1. Story over. Same way, here tan is there, this much boss is sitting inside, and with same boss we are differentiating. So only tan will get converted into secant square. So secant square log of root of ax square plus bx plus c. Only one bracket you give, story over. Now log is there. We know that differentiation of log x with respect to x will become 1 by x. Okay. So now when x and x will be there, it is coming as 1 by x. So now when differentiation of log of x plus 1 with respect to x plus 1 will be there, then directly, because this one is differentiated with respect to this, it will directly become 1 by x plus 1. Okay. So now next thing is that given log of e to the power x is there, and differentiating with respect to e to the power x, then what will happen? What is there with respect to that you are differentiating? It will come down. So 1 by part will become, that is the most important thing. 1 by part will become, so here log of root part is there. So this time this root will be thrown down. It will become 1 by root under ax square plus bx plus c. Story over. So now here root under ax square, this already I told you, root under x with respect to x. Then here this part is there, so it will become 1 by 2 of root under ax square plus bx plus c. Now here ax square plus bx plus c, 2ax plus b. Story over here. One line, another line, answer came. That's it. I rest my case. So one more line if you want to add, you just add that secant square log of root of ax square plus bx plus c. Now down you see it is exactly into 2ax plus b. Now down it is exactly going to come as 2 into root part. So it will become 2ax square plus bx plus c, because root under this and root under this will remove the root. Yes, Gautam, I'm going to explain it. This is the most important thing there. See, differentiation in 12th and all, you cannot play safe. You have to take risk and you have to play with it. So only one basic rule. First, what I am doing from the last derivative section when I started, you might have seen the trend with what I am doing. First, I am teaching you first principle and then I am taking you to the Vera level. So the thing here is first grip first principle. So in case if some here and there went and they give question first principle, then you will handle first principle also, and after that first principle other things are exactly there. Hello Crafto, how are you beta? So now look here, first work is Gautam. I'm just going to color it and tell you what is exactly the part present here. So first is D is there, tan of log of root under ax square plus b is there. You can solve much of this. Just trust me, you can solve much of this here. I am fine, Crafto. Now look here. So d of tan of log of root under ax square plus bx plus c is there. So first remove tan. Gautam, first remove tan. What is inside tan? That is log this part. With respect to that only differentiate. So if you are differentiating, then you have to multiply also, because you will only need one time cut like this and cut like this and cut like this. Dx will again go there. Okay, so what we have multiplied with, somewhat sir, very slight I know Tamil, okay, but I am teaching, most of my students are Tamil, so slightly they are teaching me Tamil. So now log of this part is there. So now root part. Now next important thing is remove log. So once you are removing log, so second section is just removal of log. So they call you auntie because I'm auntie actually beta. So now root under log ax square plus bx plus c is there. Remove log, whatever is inside log, this is time to write that one. So if you have differentiated with that, then you have to use that part again. Now remove root, with what you have differentiated, that part you have to write, Gautam. And then basic rule. Okay, so shall we go for next question, because with next question I think you will understand it in better way. So now look here everyone, Pooja, everyone tell me, Anila, Devansh, everyone tell me, are you understanding this part? So now we will go for a very easy question. Y will be equal to cos of log of cot of x square plus 1. Only this differentiation. Okay, only this much differentiation is needed. Then shall we use chain rule? But this time you see me very nicely what I am doing. So exactly the same step I am going to use, but you know differentiation part. I will explain the differentiation part and then I will teach you. So first you know our old method, dy by dx, differentiation of log of cos of cot of x square plus 1 by dx is there. But dx is not going to differentiate this much. We need, oh, you are in 10th grade. What are you having, CBSE or state board? So now dy by dx will be equal to, first work is remove cos. After this cos, whatever is there, if we will differentiate with respect to them, cos work will be done. So now Gautam, pay attention, everyone pay attention. I am just writing differentiation of cos. Inside part is log cot x square plus 1. Now cos over, now after cos what is there? Right here. So dx was actually there, but we wrote this one because we know that when we differentiate cos x, here one thing to remind, instead of angle x, this much is given. Okay, so here when you are writing differentiation of cos x with respect to dx, then here this x and x is matching, then only you are writing minus sin x. Okay, Gautam, pay attention for this one. This is a very, very important point. Okay, thank you so much, beta. So now look here. You are in CBSE? You are in CBSE or state board, beta? Now look here. So now the next important point is, y will be equal to, if tan cot of, just imagine cos of x plus 1 is there, then with respect to what you are going to write, you are exactly going to write it as x plus 1. Then only cos will only get converted into minus sign, and x plus 1 as it is will be written. X plus 1 as it is written will be written. This is a very important point to remember. So now what we are going to do here is, we are just going to solve. So we just removed log part written again. So if log part is written again, so it is exactly going to be written as log of cot of x square plus 1 by, this time log is the boss, we are going to remove the boss and we are going to write cot of x square plus 1. So with what you have written, that you have to write one more time. Just play with this. So this time what is the part? This part log, this section I have to differentiate with. So this part only I have written. This part I have written here. So that means d of cot of x square plus 1. Next time cot is the boss, remove the boss. Now with what you have written, same thing you have to write it here. So d of x square plus 1 by dx. I hope you might have understood this point. Okay, I hope you might have understood. Okay, fine Devansh. Now look here. Next point is, now cos will become, now it's last time to just go with that part. Cos will become what? Cos will become sine, but minus sign. Differentiation of cos x dx will become minus sin x. Okay, differentiation of cos x dx will become minus sin x. So it will become dy by dx will become minus sine, this part whatever is there with respect, write it, log of cot of x square plus 1. One stage ready. Now log part is 1 by cot of x square plus 1 over. Next, cot of x square plus 1. You know that cot will become minus cosecant square x square plus 1. Now, x square plus 1 will become 2x. Story over. 2 lines and story over. And you might have seen that first I wrote cos, then log part. So, internal part I have written. With that internal part I have written here. But in that internal part log was there. I removed log. I wrote only cot part. Now same thing I have written here. I removed cot. I wrote only internal part. And then this one. And after that, good evening Adit, very late Adit. So just one small work I have done, and you know that when you differentiate something with respect to same thing which is inside, then only the first part will change, second part will not change. Only the first part will change, second part will not change, and the answer will come cut to cut correct. Okay, so I hope you might have understood this point so that we can go to the next level. Shall we start the next level questions, Gautam? Yes, Gautam. This is what I was expecting. Minus part will be there. You can shift minus in the forward. First part you can shift minus. First part you can shift minus. First part you can shift minus because I just kept minus in bracket. Okay. So only one minus is missing. If I am seeing one minus is missing, rest of everything you have written perfectly. Fine. So now we are going to go for the next question. Why we are going to stop here? So now first principle, if somebody will be giving you this question, they are telling you that y will be equal to 1 by x. Y will be equal to 1 by x. Find differentiated by first principle. Differentiated by first principle, then what you are going to do? Differentiated by first principle. Because if f of x will be equal to 1 by x, somebody will give me, what I will do? You know what I will do? I will write it as x to the power minus 1, and then f dash x will become minus 1 x to the power minus 2. It will become minus 1 by x square. Direct by method we can write it as minus 1 by x square, then you will think that what auntie has done. Because look here, most important thing is कि here x to the power minus 1, we know the formula कि f of x is equal to x to the power n, then differentiation of f of x will become 1 degree less, differentiation will make it 1 degree less, so this part will become nx to the power n minus 1. Minus was also there. No, cosecant square cot. You have to type that one. That's it. Once only you will type, it will be over. Once only you will write, it will be over. No need to panic. Now look here. So here x to the power n will become nx to the power n minus 1. So here x to the power minus 1 is there. So minus 1 will come out, and here it will become x to the power minus 1 minus 1. So it will become minus x to the power minus 2. So minus 1 by x square. Minus 1 by x square. So minus 1 by x square. So this part will be exactly written like this. So now we have to use first principle for it, because we don't know which day will become rainy day. And in examination hall, if first principle question will come, then we cannot say to sir that please change the question, because I have not studied. So now here, so the best way is to know all the method of mathematics. Y will be equal to 1 by x is given. So y is nothing but f of x. So f of x is given as 1 by x. Then what will be f of x plus h? You will say auntie, it will become 1 by x plus h. So now derivative f of x, f dash x will be written as limit h tends to 0, f of x plus 0, x plus h minus of f of x by h. Now only one small work, substitute everything. So here it will become f of x plus h will become 1 by x plus h minus 1 by x by h. Story over. After this, those who are knowing how to take LCM, they will kill the question in no time. So it will become x minus x plus h by x into x plus h, by denominator part is coming as h. Now here one thing is that with h down, nothing written means 1. So we know one basic rule, a by b, c by d. So if numerator is in fraction, denominator is also in fraction. That's why meaningly I converted denominator in fraction. So a by b, numerator part will be written as it is, but in denominator this d will go up with a and c will come down. So this will be the logic. So same logic I am going to apply here, and by applying that logic, we are exactly going to write it as limit h tends to 0. This part will become x minus h by it is going to be x plus h into 1 by h. So this and this to gone. Now let's see how much steps we need more. So minus h by h, x plus h, this and this killed each other. Now it is safe because the 0 by 0 format out. Once 0 by 0 format out, so it will become minus 1 by x square. Story over. Minus 1 by x square. Story over. So now with this, if somebody will be telling us to stop, are we going to stop? No. We are very, in Hindi we called it theater. Theater means we are not going to listen to anyone. Once we thought we can do it, we exactly be able to do it. Now go for this question. Don't do it by first principle. Do it by normal differentiation. Do it by normal differentiation. Fight with this question. X square plus 4x plus 3. X square plus 4x plus 3. Devansh, you are laughing. Solve the question. It's important to call auntie, you know. Y will be equal to this much. First work will be y will be equal to x square plus 4x plus 3 to the power minus 1. Mental pressure, how to solve this type of questions. So x square plus x plus 3 to the power minus 1 came. Now play with this question. It will become dy by dx will be equal to, first work is differentiation of x square plus 4x plus 3 to the power minus. So inverse is there. So rather than writing, first we will write dx. So now this will become x of, so it is not going to help us. So we are going to write the same thing again down. But this time we will be removing minus 1. And then with what you have differentiated, same thing you have to write here. Dx square plus 4x plus 3 by dx. Simple method. Inverse, full part inverse. So it is going to be, minus part will come, minus will come out. It will become x square plus 4x plus 3. I told you now कि when x to the power minus 1 will be differentiated with respect to x, it will become minus x to the power minus 1 minus 1. So here, rather than this complete part is having inverse, so we tried to differentiate it with respect to the same internal part. So now it should come as minus outside. This one will become minus 1 minus 1. Now here 2x, x square plus 4x plus 3 will become 2x plus 4. Story over. Because now it is going to be minus. This part will become x square plus 4x plus 3 to the power minus 2 into 2x plus 4. So now here it is exactly going to come as minus 1 by, so minus 2x plus 4 by x square plus 4x plus 3 whole square. Story over. Good evening, Saranya. Okay, good evening, Saranya. बहुत late हो गई यार. Why beta this much late? We are solving some very stupid questions. If any doubt will be there, then only I'll keep the class, beta. Kanishka, you had doubt now after class, just after 10:30, I'll be sitting and solving your questions, okay? After 10:30. Now, one question is there, if by mistake I'm telling you, by mistake if they will give this question and tell you solve by first principle, then don't kill anyone, solve the question with patience, okay? Don't kill anyone, because if this question will be coming, we know that direct differentiation, there is a rule. Now first I will teach you the rule. What is the rule is, if y will be equal to u into v, where u and v are two different functions, then what we are doing is, one time we are differentiating, means two different functions are multiple of each other. When two different functions are multiple of each other, chemistry revision, okay, I have to check what chemistry part I can give revision. You ask in the group, do they need chemistry revision, because tomorrow 10th class is also having examination and they told me to teach electric motors, okay? So only I am feeling like how to be in two places, one person in two places at a time. How can it be possible? So now look here. So u will be there and dv by dx will be coming. Now v will be there, du by dx will be there. So that means one time you leave u, differentiate v, one time you leave v and differentiate u. So like this you have to do. Okay, like this you have to do. That is, one time you differentiate u, leave v, leave v, leave u, differentiate v. So like that. And if it will be u by v method, if it will be u by v method, Devansh, what happened? Okay, so now u by v will be there, so y will be equal to u by v. So if u by v will be there, so it is exactly going to become v du by dx. So that means whichever is in denominator, that you leave, differentiate first u minus, now leave u, differentiate v by dx, and that part by v square is going to come. That part by v square is going to come for chemistry. Yes, for that I need book. Tomorrow I am going to assemble book and I am going to teach that parts. Community post में डालो देवांश क्या क्या चाहिए, हो जाएगा. So this is the formula for u by v and this is the formula for uv. Okay, y will be equal to uv and y will be equal to u by v. Okay, y will be equal to u by v. So now we have this formula. So now this question, when numerator part is coming as u, denominator part is coming as v. So what we are going to do? When numerator part is coming as u and denominator part is coming as v, then it will become, first this is u and this is v. So we are going to write v as it is and we are going to differentiate u. Then we are going to leave u and we are going to differentiate v and then v square. So that is what did I said? I said that when this part is considered as u, 2x plus 3 is considered as u and 3x plus 2 is considered as v, then according to the formula, that is v du by dx minus u dv by dx into v square by v square is there. So here it is exactly v given. So v part we are going to write 3x plus 2 differentiation of 2x plus 3 minus 2x plus 3 differentiation of 3x plus 2 by 3x plus 2. Then the story over, because 3x plus 2 differentiation of this part will give you 2. So multiply this 2 with this. So 2 I will write in front. And here minus differentiation of 3x plus 2 will give 3. So 2x plus 3 by 3x plus 2 whole square. So this is exactly going to give you 6x plus 4 minus 6x minus 9 by 3x plus 2 whole square. So this and this will kill each other. So minus 5 by 3x plus 2 whole square. This is by u by v method. Yes, Telegram is there, beta. I'll just send the link. I'll send the link today. I'll send the link again in community post. I'll tell Mansi to send the link again. So this is exactly the question. Okay. So now this is without using first principle. But if your day will be very bad and the day will be a rainy day and you will not have umbrella and this rain will come on your head and it will be written that solve the following question by first principle. So this type of rainy season, how to avoid? So if this question will come like that, then how to solve this by first principle? So first principle question, okay, first principle question is, now f of x is given to you as 2x plus 3 by 3x plus 2. Now f of x plus h will become 2 x plus h plus 3 by 3 x plus h plus 2. Okay, now limit h tends to 0, same, no change, f dash x equal to, so it will become f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So this is limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h, it will become 2x plus h plus 3 by 3 x plus h plus 2 minus this part we are going to write 2x plus 3 by 3x plus 2 by denominator part is exactly going to come as h only. Now take LCM. Limit h tends to 0, this will go and multiply. So 2x plus 2h plus 3 into 3x plus 2 minus 2x plus 3 into 3x plus 3h plus 2 by 3x plus h plus 2 into 3x plus 2, and here h will come directly. I am just writing this by 1 means this will return and it will come like down only. So now here limit h tends to 0, here only 3 to the 6x square plus 3 to the 6xh plus 3 3 is a 9x plus 2 to the 4x, then 2 to the 4h, then 2 3 is a 6, okay, minus, everything will become minus here, 3 to the 6x square, then it will become minus 2 3 is a 6xh, okay, then minus 4x, then minus 9x, then minus 9h, and then minus 6. Three x plus h plus 2, 3x plus 2. So now 6x square minus 6x square plus 6h plus 6h. Anything left? Everything gone. So now here it is exactly going to be, minus part is there. So 9 plus 4, 9h is there. One part is there left. So now here this gone, plus 6 minus 6 gone. So here only one thing left, that is limit h tends to 0 plus 4h minus 9h. So it is going to come as minus 5h by h, 3x plus h plus 2, 3x plus 2. So h and h went to hell. It's no more left. Story over. It is exactly going to be minus 5 by x h part. The moment you will make this h part equal to 0, what will happen? Nothing. So it is exactly going to come as 3x plus 2 whole square. Story over. Usually, said wonderful session. Bye. Devansh. So this is exactly done. So minus 5 by, so already by, not by using, okay Devansh, good night. So now we have done this work, we have exactly solved this question. One more last question by chain rule. We can exactly go for one more question. I hope you might have enjoyed today's session. You might have enjoyed the questions what we have discussed. So these questions were really supernova questions. Where it went? Okay, so we did big work. So once only mathematical formulation we have adopted. Good night Devansh. So we just solve that method, we just use that part and we solve it. Fine. So we'll go for next question. If somebody will give you this question, y will be equal to 3, differentiate it by using first principle. Differentiate it by using first principle, then what answer you are going to get? Y will be equal to 3, differentiation of any constant. So we already know that differentiation of constant will become 0, but if some very intelligent person will tell you to prove it by first principle, then how intelligent answer you are going to give? That is a very intelligent question. Okay. So now look here. Y will be equal to, that means f of x will be equal to 3. Then, because there is no x, exactly there is no x part is 0. So, f of x plus h will become what? X plus h will also become 3, because here there is no x. So, if no x is there, how we can exactly implement this part? So, nothing. So, we are just going to write this one as it is. Now, we are going to use limit f dash x will be equal to limit x tends to 0, h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Same thing applied. So limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h is 3 minus 3 by h. So it is exactly going to be limit h tends to 0, 0 by h. So with before itself it will become 0. So that's why differentiation of constant is always 0. That's why differentiation of constant always gives you 0. Okay, differentiation of constant always gives you 0. So we have used first principle to solve many of the questions. Now if some questions are left which are exactly very stupid type questions, so tomorrow we are going to solve that type of questions, derivative part, because derivative part still some questions are left. We have to use the logics and solve the questions. I will go for second, third level and solve the questions. Okay. So derivative section more 2-3 classes. After that we will start probability. Fine. Bye everyone. Good night.